What's going on, family? It's Savvy on the Car Yell, aka Producer DIY. And this is my top three VSTs I seem to continuously go back to. Let's jump right into it. First on the list, KEYSCAPE. Gotta have KEYSCAPE. I use it for keyboards, pianos, all the things. Here's one of my favorite patches here. This is the Softies piano. Sounds like this. Just has a nice sound, even in the high stuff. Just has a beautiful sound. It's my favorite piano in KEYSCAPE. And then the felt piano has been getting really popular, and it sounds really good too. Sounds like this. Just has a nice softness to it. I love it too. There are a lot of people. It's been getting really popular with people wanting that felt piano sound. You always got to have your good Rhodes, and they got a ton of Rhodes. This one here is one of my favorite Rhodes. It's just a classic suitcase Rhodes. You know, it sounds familiar with the tremolo being able to, have that left and right stereo field. And you can speed that up as well. Make it go faster, whatever your taste is. Go in here and change the tone. Many other effects right within your settings right on top. But it sounds like this. It just has that nice, beautiful sound, man. Gotta love Rhodes. And they also have this 80s type of sounding Rhodes that's in here. As part of their vintage digital piano series. This thing just sounds good and nostalgic. It's just, let me see if I can remember this. For anybody that want to scratch that 80s vintage digital piano sound, they got those too, man. It's a really great product. It doesn't go on sale very much, so you get what you pay for with this thing. It is as good as they say it is. Moving right along. Now, this here is a newer acquisition, if you will, to my collection, but it quickly moved up the ranks faster than any other VST that I have, and that's Analog Labs by Arturia. This is the whole V collection, and it's got so many sounds, man, and so many cool ways to tweak it. Just from here, you can start doing any tweaks that you have, just basic things right here. And then the UI is beautiful. It's quick and easy to find things. If you want to explore, type, boom, go to styles. This is typically what I do. Go to analog. This is all the analog bases in here. And man, if I were to clear that and you can just go down this list of sounds, you'll be here for 5-10 minutes and maybe not hit the bottom. It's full of inspiration. Tons of sound. They got everything, man. But here's just a couple of the patches that spoke to me. When I first heard this, I was like, what in the world would I use that for? And then I looked at the title, and it was like 1999 keys. I was like, oh. And then it just clicked. you know, that Prince, Morris Day in Time, all that kind of stuff. Easy money. I was like, I haven't had anything that sound like this. I'm using it. Don't know when, don't know how, but I got it to build inspiration. Also, they got a lot of dope basses in here. Tons of synth basses. It's just got so many things you can do to it, so many things you can do with it. And some of these things you can go in here and click and actually mess around with the oscillators and all that stuff directly in the synth that it's modeling. So it's real dope. Like for this pad. So if I want to go in there and kind of mess around with the actual thing that it's modeling, I just click that right there, and right in here I can start messing around with all the parameters, you know, all the filters, the LFOs. It's dope, man. It's dope. Pads, crazy pads. Just crazy sounds, man. Tons of inspiration in here, man. I love this thing. Analog Labs by Arturia, the V collection. Get it as soon as you can, my friend. Next thing, we got the Yuhi Diva. Diva by Yuhi. This thing here I use a lot for basses. It's got so many dope bass sounds. So dope for that West Coast thing, you know. Another bass that I like, this guy. You know, all of that kind of dope little kind of slap bassy type of sound stuff. This is really cool. This thing here is very kind of like modeled after the vintage stuff. So it looks like an old vintage synth where you can go in here and change and twist on all the knobs and make it sound how you want to. Start with a basic sound wave and you can turn it into whatever you want to. This is what the library looks like. But man, it's really dope. They got a lot of dope sounds. Tons of dope bass as well. And the leads too. Just for that R&B thing, you know what I'm saying? When you're trying to make it super sexy, got that lead right there. And some dope arpeggiators too. So many things and so many places where you can just grab inspiration. But yeah, that's it, man. You know, just like I said, you know, KEYSCAPE, Analog Labs, DIVA, Serum, Omnisphere, you know, get the demo if you have a demo of any of them. I know Yuhi Diva or Yuhi has a lot of their plugins where you can just demo and try them out. And, you know, some of these have rent to own type of things. Get into the game, man. Just try some of these things out, you know, do your research and, you know, do shootouts, man. That's how I find a lot of the stuff that I like. And some of these are much easier to use and you'll just kind of find your way. And they can get you started with wanting to get into analog gear. But yeah, much love, you know. I appreciate your time. This is from my heart. I hope it reached your ears. I'm Savvy on the Car, aka Producer DIY. And I'm out.